And
Mhm.
so it'll be cool because we're gonna have two different things coming together. So he'll be anything that autocaller AI doesn't cover, he's going to cover, and he's going to, since he's a developer, he's going to kind of be our watchdog over the whole thing. So
Mhm.
I still want you doing what you're doing because I want you to learn all of it as well. But he's going to be there too, just because he understands being a developer. Makes
Okay, got it.
sense.
So he's gonna be in the meeting as well?
Yeah,
Okay. And we have our second one tomorrow as well.
I know. I'm psyched. I'm
Yeah.
so excited about this because it's if you take that thing I sent you guys, did everybody see it? I put it in the GC. Um, just drop it into chat and say, summarize this for me. Because I spent about 5 hours with chat just going over the questions. And
Mhm.
so I put all the questions in and I told chat to beat me up and make me answer things well and kind of treat me like that's a drill sergeant in the army, and not let me get away with like little answers for big things. And so that's kind of going to be our mission statement basically for the whole company. And so take a look at it and you'll see it kind of lays everything out and what my concerns are. I want to make sure you guys are directed and have things to do all day long that aren't just busy work. Because a lot of times we'll just do busy work just so we can justify our existence, kind of a thing. And so I want to get rid of that and get more duties, and keeping all of the properties that we pull in totally organized. Okay.
Okay.
And you're going to
Yeah,
be a big part of
got it.
that, Kate.
Mhm.
Say it again.
Yeah, yeah. I got
Okay. You're
it.
you're going to be a
Okay.
big part of this, Kate, because you've got the desire to learn this part of it, and the technology is kind of interesting to you. Am I reading that right?
Yeah, of course. I mean,
Yeah.
I do like AI stuff and automation stuff.
Well, and it's gonna benefit you big time because it's the deal. Like it's
Mhm.
the wave of the future.
Yep.
It is coming and it's here already, and we gotta attack it at the highest level. So that's
Yeah.
what we're gonna do. And then yeah, so when Saif comes in, Saif made an offer, got accepted, and thank goodness Sean's here because he's going to be the buyer, I bet you. Let's see if we can get him to be our buyer. Hold on, let's see. So, boom, boom, boom. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it is Kansas City. So, you want another one in Kansas City, Sean?
See what Dan does with, they're trying to get my place I've got cleaned up so that get it rented out. So I'll
Oh,
have to call him
sweet.
today. I'll have to call him today because he's supposed to be getting me an estimate. And, it just needs a cleaning and some
Yeah.
minor, some minor.
Have you ever used TaskRabbit? There's a
Yeah,
lot of
no,
those are great if you can just hire somebody to, and call them and tell them to go clean it.
they're like cleaners. Yeah, this needs just a little TLC, like some caulking and painting, and the yard needs to be, the leaves and stuff need to be cleaned out of the.
Yeah,
Of
so
the
you can find a handyman, see if there's a handyman that can clean too.
Yeah. Could you text me that rather than the chat? Because if
Yeah, absolutely.
like I've told you before, what happens when I get booted
I
in
know
and
it
out?
goes away.
Yeah, like the chat goes away.
We should
Uh,
probably start chatting in, like put them in school maybe too.
yeah.
It's a TaskRabbit.
So I just got a call from my hard money lender man
Yeah.
seeing if I wanted to take a deal. So they've got a wholesaler that doesn't, it's not like one of their people, but I suppose the guys reached out to see if they want this deal. I could give you the address. I don't know. It's an hour.
What is? You're breaking up.
What's the other guy's name?
In
Oh shoot, let me
Wisconsin?
pull over. There's Sean Lee, and then there's another guy that's in here a lot that's a realtor, and he's a wholesaler, but he's a realtor too. Trying to think what his name is. We've talked to
I know
him.
Sean
He's
Lee
up
is
by
in Wisconsin. There's one more Wisconsin.
There
You
is. He's usually stays in the shadows. I'm trying to think what his name is. I know he's near Wausau. I was gonna see if any of these guys have buyers that would do this. I mean, here, I'll give you the address.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna give
But
you
it's all, I believe it's already in contract.
Hey,
So it's
Maryland.
in Spencer, Wisconsin.
Okay, give me 2 seconds, Sean. You're way ahead of me. I'm sending you those tasks.
Yeah.
Put this in resources.
Yeah.
Maryland. So Thumbtack, there's Thumbtack and there's TaskRabbit. And those are, if you need somebody in an area to get something done, they're kind of like handyman. You can get cleaners, you can get everything. And then I'm gonna send those to Sean real quick too, just directly. So here's TaskRabbit. And I forgot about Thumbtack. That's the other one. There, those are for you, Sean. Good
Okay.
resources.
And then I'll just kind of send you I'll just send you, I put in the chat the address that, like I said, I believe it's under contract already, but they're looking for a buyer. And this is the numbers. Another one coming up in Wausau that's the lady's having trouble. Her sister's squatting in there and she doesn't speak to her.
Oh, good.
This one isn't under contract. I don't have the address yet. Justin was just asking me. He's like, is this another one you might want by Wausau? So
yeah, I like those. Those are fun because I can. The thing is, more times than not, in those situations, it's just there's a lack of communication.
Yeah. So let's say the property changes hands with the squatter.
Well, the squatter will be out before
they will.
Yeah. Has to be. Yeah, you're not going to buy a place with a squatter.
No, I know, but
no, I mean, no seller will.
Yeah, I know how Dan Reedy does, and I know how my buddy Al does to get rid of a squatter. But
this is this isn't a squatter. This is a family member that's living there. So the seller is calling her one thing, but the reality is she probably had permission at one point to live there, and she just doesn't want to live there anymore. So the squatter is somebody you don't know, has no ties.
Yeah. So what I just sent with the Spencer, this isn't the squatter one, but that's where it's looking at. I don't know if that's something we can sell or make some calls and try and sell.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll work on it. So
I text Justin to see if this is under contract. I'm assuming it is because he said it's a wholesaler that's brought it to him. They kind of pressure me last week.
Wait, hold on. It's a wholesaler that brought it to him?
Well, I think so.
If it's a wholesaler, I don't even mess with it.
No. Well,
because they already got a better deal than we're going to get, and so that means we're not going. We can't sell something that somebody else can't sell. You know.
Yeah. What he's calling me about it is if I want to buy it as a fix and flip. That's why they called me as a buyer.
No, I got you. But be ready. Like anytime there's a wholesaler.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, okay, what's your assignment fee? Tell me what your assignment fee. Oh, I don't want to tell you. Okay, we're done. I'm not gonna play that game.
Yeah, and I'm the middleman. I don't even know the guy. Justin called me to see because there's $100,000 spread, they think. And you know, obviously he'll lend me the money if he's calling me for it.
Okay, it's the hard money lender that's telling you about it?
Calling me to see if I want the deal.
Okay, let me look at it. What have you looked at it at all?
I have a Google Drive. Some photos. I briefed it last week. Last week I had so much going on. I didn't.
No, I get it. No big deal at all. They bought it for, it looks like 30 grand back in 2007. So it's a long time. They've owned it for a long time. The wholesale price I would give them, just sight unseen, because I don't have any pictures of it. I mean, we would probably be around 125, 150.
Yeah, so he's wholesaling it for 150.
He is selling it for 150.
Yeah, I put in the chat right below it. So they are asking 150 and they estimate the ARV 250. So, which if it
Okay,
was
well
closer
then
to
they're being reasonable. I would say 125 is where I'd be at. Just I mean that's sight unseen. Just looking at it really fast. Let me delve
Yeah.
into it for a second, because you know how it is with off markets. You can't find any information.
Yeah.
Let me see if the deal analyzer helps us at all. Yeah. So the thing with wholesalers, if they're going to be honest with me, I'll work with them all day long. And if they're reasonable on their assignment fee, like if they're looking for $100,000 assignment fee, no, I'm not going to play that because that's where our money is. So we want that money. So if they want, if they want to make a quick hit and make a couple grand, I'm fine with it.
I'll just tell Justin to have the guy reach out because I know the hard money lender, Justin.
Yeah.
He never wants to get in the middle of it. He just wants to help people put things together. They just want the loans. So
Yeah.
I'll just tell him if he's serious, have the guy contact me
and so you don't want to buy it for sure.
Well, it's too far away. Like, so
okay.
What
good.
I thought is maybe if Sean Lee or Cheryl would know the other guy.
I'll throw it out to Sean. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, they are saying it's 218 is the ARV. So it all depends. Did they send you pictures and everything?
I apparently have them in a Google Drive they sent me last week. I remember briefing.
Do me a favor. Here we got to figure it out too, because if I'm going to jump in, then I got to know what you want out of the deal for bringing it, or if it's because I don't want to waste much time and then get a tenth of whatever.
Well, I don't care.
Hey. No, I just need to know if you want me to handle the whole thing, then let me know, and if you want me to just pass it along. But we got to figure. I just want to make sure. I always like to do expectations right at the beginning, so nobody's like, "Wait a minute, I brought you that. I deserve 50% or whatever."
No, $500 for all I care.
Okay.
I don't even care. You buy me lunch.
Perfect. And then perfect. Then send me all the information. I'll just start working on it. Just so you know, my entire business is changing in the next 3 weeks. I'm going all AI. I got a company I hired. They're going to retrofit my entire back end, as well as Marco, who's usually in here. He comes in all the time. He's going to do something complementary to that. So I'm going to have 2 different pipelines. I will have AI callers 24/7. They're just going to be making phone calls. We're going to start doing advertising where we're going to advertise for retail buyers and people in trouble. So there's going to be a whole bunch of stuff opening up. It's going to be a whole different game.
Fancy.
Yeah, no, it's just needed. I mean, we can't call enough people, Yeah,
it's the way of the future, obviously.
Yeah, and there's a lot of deals that just get lost. Like I'll lock them up when we're in here, and then they get lost in my back end somehow. It just, it's one of those things I forget, and so it just gets lost. So the AI is going to take care of all of that.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be kind of fun. So you'll see. I'll walk you guys through everything as we're going, so you can. I think it's going to be a great system. I'm going to do my very best to make it as accessible for everybody as possible. So,
hey, what I'll do in the next little bit, I just got to drive to another job site, and then I'll get the photos for you. And
okay,
well, already reached out to see if I can put them at me in direct contact with the seller. So.
Okay, yeah. When you get that, send it over, and then we've got more to work with. But as I can see it, if they're willing to go 125 on it, depending, it's 100% going to depend on how much it needs.
Yeah,
the fix and flip part of it.
Yeah, and it's connected to another neighborhood and blah blah blah. I just kind of, if it would have been closer, I'd be more interested. But you hate to let something that you have more time to salvage something out of this possibly. I mean, it's more of an opportunity for you than me.
Absolutely.
No point of it going away.
And we want to build the rapport and the long term, so he knows, oh, okay, I can send it to those guys and they'll take care of it. Hang on
Sounds
just
good.
one second, Robert.
Yeah, no, I also will have, they reached out
Hang on just one
for,
second. Yeah, Robert, what's up?
Hey, I'm sitting here waiting for it to join the class. It's telling me that it's letting you know that I'm here.
Huh. I don't see it. Go out and go. Let me see. I'll go into hey guys, do you see Robert? He's in the waiting.
No, I can't see him.
Can you bring him in, please?
No. I already sent the Zoom link, but
Okay, it worked. All right, thanks, Robert.
okay.
Okay. Yeah, guys, stay on top of because otherwise they can't get in. All right. Okay, yeah, let me know, Sean. I'm sure we'll be in touch. We tend to talk for every day, so we're good. Let me know when you get it. But yeah, I mean, at 125, I think we're good, depending on what it needs. Sorry, I cut you off and you're on mute now when you're talking, but I can't hear you. Or you're on the phone. Are you on the phone? Do you think he's talking to us, Sean? I think he's on the phone. Okay. Robert is in. Oh, with a brand new logo. Guys, remember DFI's around. Robert is rebuilding DFI into its because they lost their leader. Omar passed away. And so Robert is in his memory, keeping everything going and building it back up. And really cool logo. Nice job. I like that a lot.
Yeah, AI can work wonders.
Yeah,
I
no
just
kidding.
used Microsoft Copilot because Copilot comes in with built into the new Windows OS. And I just had it generate me. I just prompted it telling it, generate me a logo for my Discord. My Discord's name is DFI. And please, explain, give me a definition of DFI. And this is what it generated me.
It's beautiful. Nice job. Really cool. But that's
Yeah.
the thing. We got to get super comfortable with all of that stuff. It's super
Yeah.
important.
I'm brand new to the whole AI thing. Yeah.
Don't be afraid of it. I mean, it's just like our parents. My mom's afraid of computers. She doesn't realize that they are there to make our life easier. If I don't use chat 40 times a day, I'd be shocked because it is so important. It's great. I mean, like this weekend, I spent about 4 hours having it interview me to revamp the whole back end and the things I want. I prompted it to be more of a drill sergeant and told it hold my feet to the fire and be mean to me like I would be to you guys.
Oh, nice.
And it worked out great. I got 153 pages of content that it was just, and so now I throw that over to my the developers, Marco and this company we're hiring, and they're going to build our whole AI.
Right on. That's really
It
cool.
should be, it should be bulletproof. I mean, it's going to be, I'm really excited about it. It's expensive, but I think it's completely worth it.
Yeah, I mean, granted, because AI is so new and everything like that, and there's very few people are out there that really know how to build their own AI bots and stuff like that.
Yep.
Especially for you. And when you become a customer, they're like, "Ooh, pretty much I can charge anything I want."
Yeah, well, and this guy's really cool.
Yeah.
What I like about him is he's got really good history. He runs VAs, so he has a
Nice.
whole VA company that has thousands of VAs. So he's got the workforce behind him, and he's just really bright kid.
Is he the one that's building the AI VA for you?
The AI, yeah, the callers.
Yeah.
Yep, he's doing that. And then Marco, who is also in this group and he's been around forever in my Discord. He is going to kind of be my watchdog, just so if he sees any red flags or anything, but he's gonna build something as well that's gonna work with the other one, and hopefully with both those brains coming together, it should be pretty spectacular.
Awesome. That's good to hear.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. It was a long weekend. I was prompting all weekend, and but it's really, I mean, it's super important.
Yeah, most definitely. All right, I'll go on mute and
Okay.
quit interrupting.
No, wait, hey, no, wait. Where are we going? We're chasing deals for you today. Let's get on it.
Okay, well, Mother Nature's calling me real quick.
Okay,
So-
go get Mother Nature taken care of, and then where do you want to look? Have you decided?
No, that's the thing. With all these new bylaws that are going in effect, it
Yeah.
kind of threw me out of whack.
Okay, I got you
because-
covered. No problem. We'll do Kansas City. Kansas City's been really good right now. So,
Okay, so Missouri doesn't have any new bylaws or anything like that?
not that I
Oh.
know.
Okay.
I'll check while you do the call of the wild.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
All right.
We possibly have a new buyer too in Michigan, Trent. I'll get you it's about 5 or 6 cities. It's not
Oh, great.
Flint. It's not Flint because it's one of the flipper people from the hard money outfit.
Okay,
And
great.
he sent me 5, 6 cities, and I'll get his buy box too. So I told him I'd reach out to him this afternoon. His name is
Okay. What's his name?
I think it's Kyle. I've got an email because I got the actual owner of the hard money lender. That's my neighbor's brother. He's who hooked me up with the guy because I was just trying to poke around and see if anyone else wanted to do the work at Flint for me. But
Okay.
I think I'm gonna find out about my loan this week. I'm tied up for Flint. So once the loan's signed, then it's no big deal. I just gotta get my butt over there and do it, or hire somebody local to do it. So
Nice. How do you vet people like that you're not going to be there and watch?
I'd have to go out there and meet up with them. So I'd have to vet them.
Yeah.
That'd be better like if Brett or this new guy, he just had no resources in Flint. He has like 5, 6 other cities that he fixes and flips in. He's the actual only person that the hard money lender I deal with will lend out of Wisconsin. They let this guy do it because he's been doing it since day one. He does Michigan.
Okay, I'm sending you a text just to remind you.
Yep, I'll get that for sure here. Like I said, I just gotta give him a call.
Okay, cool.
He's
Perfect.
expecting it this afternoon.
Beautiful.
Okie dokie.
Okay, hang on just a second. Also, having the assistant be able to having the assistant being able to hear everything I'm saying during the live stream, which we record on auto.ai, OTTO.ai. That didn't look. Would be great for reminders that can be sent of things that I say I'm going to do during the live stream, so I can follow up after the live stream. Okay, so so I talked to Robert a couple days ago, Robert Hendricks. He's an awesome guy. He's pretty accomplished. He told me some of the jobs that he's had and how he's worked up into different companies. Really solid human being. But he said he's a little shy. And so, you know me, that's like, I love that. I get kind of a bloodthirst when somebody says they're afraid to get on the phone. Not get on the phone. He said he's not as comfortable being live. But we're going to get him past that because it just takes about 5 minutes to do it. So let's go ahead and search for stuff for him. And we're going to go to Kansas City because it's been pretty fruitful. What is close? Let's see what is close. I like going to places I haven't been to. Let's just see what Heber Springs, Arkansas is offering. It's one of the Wholesale Atlas puts out a list of ones that it's kind of likes in the area. Price, low to high. Yeah, here we got some. Let's see. They've got they still owe on theirs. These guys still owe on theirs. 119, 115. Doesn't say. Yeah, it's about 1100 for rent. So it's right in there. It's not spectacular. Let's get picky. That's gonna be our big thing these days. 127. Rents are 930. So we need this one to be at like 60. So we're gonna just start being a little bit more hardcore on our offers. We're gonna offer less right away and get out of it if it's not gonna work. We're not gonna battle with people. We're just gonna move on because it's getting crazy. Okay, here's something we like. That's good. Equity. 165, but the rents are terrible. Not a good rent area. 164. I need things a lot lower because these are not going to rent for very much. Okay, so we're staying out of that area. Nothing spectacular there. Georgetown, Texas. The 700 properties here. We'll check them out real quick. By price, low to high. When it starts off as condos as being the lowest thing in town, then it's probably not going to be rentable. 250 and the rents are, well, I lied. If that's true, that's Section 8 rents. But let's see. Let's do a little quick rent comp on this one in Rentcast because it's giving me the Section 8 at 3,300, which is pretty great for a $250,000 house. Let's see. Mm-hmm. 2,100. That makes more sense. Okay, so that is not something that's going to work, but they've been on 131. Let's take a look at it anyhow. I'm going to go after this one and see. Let's put it into Zillow real quick. Okay, pretty turnkey. From what I can tell, let's just give it a call. We'll give this one to Robert to call. And we're going to just start hitting hard and hitting fast and moving on if it's not going to work. This one has potential. It's 250. Let's go back to Atlas. It's 250 and the rents are not 3,300, but they said, what did rent? Yeah. Maybe 2,100. So let's see how it comes. At their offer price, rents are 2,100. Yeah, it loses $200 a month, which is great. We can call them and let them know that that's our problem with this property is it doesn't rent for enough. So we need to get that down to probably 175, which they're going to hate, but that gets us renting almost where we need.
Does the normal and Section 8 tab matter on that?
Well, I put them both at 2,100 because
Okay.
Section 8 on Atlas was saying 3,300. And so this is not a $3,300 a month place.
Okay.
Any psycho that rents it for that needs to be checked.
You get a haircut?
I did, got them all cut.
Right on, handsome.
Well, why, thank you, sir. We're live, Haru. This is not our after hours. You know those calls that you call at like 10:30 at night. I'm like, what's up? You're like, I just wanted to talk.
Yes, sir.
So I don't love that one. So we're gonna go back and see if there's anything else in this area. So as soon as Robert gets back, we're gonna run him through the gauntlet. Haru, you know I love doing it.
Yes, you do.
He made the mistake of admitting to me that he doesn't like to be on camera. He doesn't like to be on live. He like feels a little uncomfortable. But the second we say all that, then that's gone. Either you're not going to be. That's not going to be a concern because we've addressed it. Hi there. Oh. Perfect. Thank you, Jobel. That is what I need from you. Thank you so much. Yep. Thank you so much. That's amazing. So the property she's talking about is the one that the seller got under contract and then wants to change the terms of the deal.
Oh,
and I'm like, we got a contract. And he's like, well, I forged it because my dad owns the place. And I'm like, okay, you just put that in a text message that I have copied and I have on my, like, please don't tell me you're forging things. Like that's not a good plan.
Absolutely not.
So I want to get it into escrow as quickly as possible. We're doing a lot of changes, Haru. Over the weekend, I was telling everybody I did about 5 hours of putting together my AI prompts for a whole new backend for me. And it was really cool because AI was beating me up. I said, treat me like a drill sergeant. You're an admiral. You're, like, beat the crap out of me. And so I'd make answers and they're like, nope, that's too soft. Why are you making it? What, that answer is not true. You need to go deeper. And it got me to the point where I was like, it was beating me up on my diction as far as saying, well, you're too soft. You said maybe, you said, and so it was pointing out every time that I was like, well, we could kind of do this, or we might be able to do this, and it's like, no, be more definite, especially in your prompts. You need to make sure that we know that, this has to get done. This is a priority. We're not messing around. And so it kind of woke me up a lot. It was great. It felt like what I could do to you guys. And I freaking loved it. So being more definite, I think we're also going to be more picky. If we don't think something's going to work at all, if we kind of think it's going to work, we're not doing it.
Yeah.
Everything's got to be ridiculous.
Okay.
And we say that all the time, but then we get into a situation where we're like, maybe if I do this, then I can stretch it this way and maybe it will do that. And it's like, nope, we're just gonna make it happen.
So how is the AI gonna benefit the group? Like, will we be able to utilize any of those software?
Absolutely, because it's not gonna be something that I'm gonna turn over to you guys, but when we JV, that's what I'm gonna use, because what it's going to do is follow up on our deals. It's going to call. The beauty of this is it calls every 15 minutes. It'll give a call. If we get headway, it keeps in touch. Like, hey, we got to this point. We need you to sign that contract. It's going to do all those things that when we're doing it manually, it just takes up way too much of our time. And then somebody calls and has something better, and and then we're going here and there. It can handle 100,000 deals at a time.
Okay.
All at once and spit out reports to us, and we just get the summary. As it goes, I mean, it should be ridiculous.
Almost like a AI CRM to just
100%
keeps things in order for you and tracks things and just
One, and it's gonna, I mean, and it's, I get to build it, so I get to tell it what to do. I want a daily report in the morning. I want to know what my emails, what important emails came in overnight. I want an audible thing that I can listen to while I'm driving into work.
Okay.
And it's like, okay. So you got to be demanding of it, which is cool, because it thinks the biggest problem in my entire life is I don't think big enough. I don't dream big enough. And I've gotten a lot of the things that I always wanted, and those were, but there were bigger things. Like I'm not an Elon Musk thinker.
Yeah.
And so this is going to help me to do that, to think bigger and to dream bigger, because I think it's really important. Like I'm thinking 100 houses before I'm dead. It should be 10,000 houses. Like that's what, like it was just really beating me up, and I really liked it. It was cathartic. It really made for a it made for a really
That's
good
awesome.
weekend, because it just kind of pumped me up. So we've got a meeting with them at noon today, right after this, and we've got a meeting tomorrow. So they're going to do this whole thing. But I sent them 153 pages of answers to all their questions.
Oh wow.
And when I was answering the questions, my chat kept on saying, nope, you can do better. Let's get more, drive deeper. And it was just building up the whole thing. It was really cool.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I'm excited about it.
I'm excited too. Yeah. That means I need to be sending you more deals than sending you more.
And that's the whole thing. I want to motivate everybody. I want everybody to have a reason to JV with me. And see way more results. We're not seeing the results I want to see by any stretch.
Absolutely. I'm with you on that.
But who is it?
Safe.
He says safe, but
safe.
It's Saif. I guess it's Saif. He got his deal. He got this deal. He's getting in under contract. We're sending in the contract right now.
What city was it in? City and state?
It's this guy right here. Oops, I just said it. So that's why that's the whole point of this group, is to watch people get deals and say, why can't I do that? That's the whole point. Like
I'm definitely sitting here like, hey, that could have been me.
Exactly.
I'm like, Safe is fairly newer than me, so I'm like, he got a deal on contract already. That's awesome, man. Heck yeah.
Right, and that's the whole. This one, yeah. So it's this one. It's a little shack.
Okay, heck yeah.
And so he got it. And we're gonna try to sell it.
Heck yeah. That's cool, man. Heck yeah, I love to hear that. I love
and it's under, like, I mean, we'll probably put, I think he got it for 35, and we'll put it up for like 38 or 39. It doesn't need to, we don't have to do huge assignment fees.
Yeah, like they said, just base hits, man. Base hits.
Exactly.
You don't have to get a home run every time. Base hits will get you a score.
Yep, exactly. And so if Sean were still buying in Kansas, I think Kansas is too far for Sean, actually.
Yeah.
So, and he's starting to find things around his house, but that would be a good one for Sean.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad he got that, man.
Well, and rents are $1,290.
Yeah, Kansas City's good. It's a good rental market, especially depending on where you're at. That is a great.
When everybody we talk to is like, yeah, that makes sense. I'm like, holy crap, great.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, somebody said my name in the middle of all that. Is that Robert? Are you back?
No.
Hi. What's up, Marilyn? Okay. Well, I don't know. Okay, so let's find some stuff we're gonna focus on Robert for a little while here.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, just Christopher was awesome. He came in on time on Saturday. If you weren't there,
I wasn't there.
We were all over the place, so it took me a while to get to him. But he was patient, and he's got potential. He's got big potential. So I'm kind of excited about him.
Yeah,
we shall see.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Okay, so we're not
doing. That's what it's about: maximizing your potential, man, and getting things done.
Well, and it's also, I mean, it's about dreaming bigger than you think. You know, it's like Christopher's issue is he is living his life to pay his bills, and that's it.
Yeah.
we gotta let him know that he can do better and make bigger money, you know, and don't just try to survive. Let's try to thrive.
I think that's been a lot of people at some point in their life until they realize otherwise,
I
right?
think it's everybody. I really do. I mean, I grew up in New Mexico in Albuquerque. And I figured that's where I was going to live for the rest of my life. And then I came out to California. And when I was driving around California and I saw all these $1 million houses back then, they're now 20 million.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I seriously took like 2 or 3 hours and just drove through neighborhoods. And I was seeing that there was one thing in common with every bit of them. They were all just people.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, okay, why can't I be that? So now make that my goal instead of, oh, I want to get into a 3-bedroom apartment.
Yeah.
You know, and so I changed my mindset there. Luckily, I married somebody who pushed me really hard. She made me buy a house that I didn't think I could ever afford.
That's
And we
awesome.
did it. Yeah. So
Yeah.
anytime you buy real estate for yourself, take it to as far as you can, because you will survive, because you got to.
Yeah.
And you will kill yourself to make that rent every month. So that's my feeling. Some people are like, make sure you have 6 months, and you know, I'm like, or just get into it and you'll figure it out.
Right. Just jump off the porch and go.
Yeah, it's totally a deal. So
I'm with you on that, Trent. I'm definitely with you on that. That's awesome.
let's see what Springfield has to offer. Kansas City's great. Have you been getting stuff in Kansas City?
I have. That's funny. The houses that I'm about to call are in Springfield. That's
Oh, really?
funny. Yeah, I have like 4 on my dashboard in Springfield.
Okay. Well, that's the other thing, is I've got so many different avenues of finding places. I just want to find the one that works, you know? And
Yeah.
I'm
I know, right?
coming to realize there's not just one. It really is everything.
Yeah. No, that makes a lot of sense, man. It's not just one, man. I hear so many people talking about, hey, don't change markets and blah, blah, blah. I mean, I just go where the deals are. I don't think the market matters. If it's a deal, it's a deal. Like even if you're calling 3 different markets a day, if there are deals in those markets, then I don't see what the problem is.
Yep, 100%. Oh, hey, Sean, take a look at this one. Any interest? We got it under contract. Christopher got it under contract. I can give you more.
Yeah, pictures.
Yeah, hold on. I think I did. Where are they? Where are my pictures? Marilyn, do we have pictures for this? I thought he sent some over. Marilyn, do you know? I know he sent some over.
On that property,
Yeah.
I think he hasn't sent any pictures.
No, he did 100%.
Yeah.
He did send pictures.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Let me check.
To check in the
On our GC.
I know he sent pictures. We got to make sure those go in, because otherwise, I mean, we got a buyer right here, right now, and then I don't have any pictures for him.
593.
That's Cypress, Brooklyn, Bel Air. Oh, maybe he didn't. Maybe that is one that he sent 4 others. I'll get you pictures, but rents are $1,290.
Is that thing turnkey?
No.
Oh.
It needs help. Yeah, I'll never send you something turnkey.
Well, that's the only issue right now, is getting to there to do the work. Like I said, we're gonna find a handyman in Kansas City. I'll have to start plugging.
That's where it's at.
Yeah, unless Dan Reedy can turn it over. Rents are $1,200 on that, huh?
$1,290 it says, but I'm going $1,200. But yeah, so it's to the studs.
Yeah,
but it's only 600 square feet. So
it's tiny. Yep, that's good.
Let me know if you're interested. It's 40.
40 is what they got it for.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Well, that's what we got it for. That's what we're selling it for. I can send
40.
it to Dan too and see.
Yeah, I mean, he's done 1,000 fix and flips, so send it to him and see what he says.
Okay, that's what
Cause then, cause what I'd rather do is buy it off Dan. You know what I mean?
once it's done.
Yeah,
Okay, well that's an easier sell too.
just because he has the people in place.
Absolutely.
Cause I'm racking my brain right now with the two that I've got, which Dan,
Okay.
I'm gonna text Dan right now and see where my estimate is. So
Okay, and
see what he
set-
says, feel him out on it. He knows that at market obviously better than we do.
Yep. I'll send it to him right now. Hey, let me know if there's any interest in purchasing this fix and flip. It's down to the studs. On Zillow, it has a few pictures. We're efforting more, but we have it under contract and we're selling it for 40. The good news is, once it's fixed, I have a buyer for you because you've known well now. Sean Ward said he'd be interested in buying it once it's fixed. He doesn't want to deal with fixing it up from so far away. Let me know if that's something interesting to you, and we have it under contract so we can get this thing done fast. Okay. So that's hey, let's see. I'm gonna put that right into Trello. Here's a message I sent to Dan Reedy, Axe Handle and Wasp Spray Realtor in Kansas City, Missouri. Okay. And what's cool is when the AI comes along, it's going to do all that for me. Like it should, like I can prompt it and say, throw that in Trello or something, and then it will do it. So we'll have girls with a little bit of help, but I don't trust it 100% for sure. Okay. Perfect. We'll send that to Dan and see what happens. Okay. Good. That's good to know, Sean. You're overwhelmed right now, right? Until you get
Buried right now, but
you're on. What'd you say?
Buried right now, but I'm
I can't hear you for some reason.
Oh shoot. Still can't hear?
I can hear him just fine. He's saying he's buried right now.
Buried.
Robert, you ready? Is it me? Oh, it's me, guys. There we go. Sorry, I was on. My generator was still on. My audio to text generator. Okay. Sean, what'd you say? That was my bad.
I had a heater running in the background in the office. I shut it off.
It was me. It was totally me.
Oh.
When I go to do the text to voice to text, it takes over my system.
Yeah, let's see what Dan says.
Yeah, and I told him you're the buyer, so if you want to talk to him about it, just say, hey, Trent sent you something, and I would be interested in it because I don't have time to fix and flip right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Perfect. Okay, Robert Hendricks is now center stage. Hey, can you turn on your camera too, Robert? We're gonna
So you can see my ugly mug.
Well, whatever you got.
Okay, hold on now, Crook. Anyways.
Hey, how are you, ugly mug?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's search for stuff for you. Saif, we might have a buyer. We might have a buyer for the buyer. So we should be good. Hang on 2 seconds. Is there a lockbox code for, can you ask Saif if there's a lock? Marilyn, ask him also if he's got a lockbox code. I just got that from Dan.
Copy.
Thank you. All right. There should be. I mean, it looks like it's down. Okay. I'm looking in Springfield, Missouri for you, Robert, right now too.
Okay.
So let's play. You tell me if you like it, if you hate it, and then you're gonna call it. So you know how to do the searching part, right? Tell me, let's just go over it real quick. I want you to, you're gonna have to kind of bare your soul here. What's your speed bump?
Hmm. I know basically I know how to look it up through like Zillow or, you know, pick your market, whatever,
Right?
and look it up through Zillow and then to manually do the comps and everything through Zillow also. But as far as like the running the calculations and everything like that on actually what to offer and everything like that, Omar was teaching me basically how to use the offer oven.
Which is tough.
Yeah,
You and I
that
agreed. I
right
mean,
there, I cannot do.
I am not smart. Okay. We can all agree to that. I need everything to be simplified. And so that's what we're going to do. The most important thing to do is get on the phone and call a realtor. Are you
Yeah.
comfortable with that part of it?
Yeah, I was starting to and everything like that. I have made a few calls and everything, but I've sounded, you know, definitely like a newbie because at making the calls and stuff, I am a newbie.
And so you lean into that, right?
Yeah.
So when you call this one, we're going to just start practicing. The beauty is none of these matter, right? So I'm going to let you just practice. I don't like doing any kind of fake whatever they call it, the mock phone calls. I like real phone calls. And
Oh, you mean like role playing?
role playing? Hate it. I think it's a waste of time.
Well, yeah, because I mean the best experience to get is to actually do the call.
Exactly. So here's what I'm going to arm you with. We're going to go in. You're going to have this up on Zillow, just so you can see what pictures there are. This
Send
is
the link it
property.
to me in
Yep,
chat so I can
will.
pull it up on my end.
Yep, I will send it over to you. And so this is the property. What do you have? A wholesale atlas? Do you have? Oh, you have
Oh,
REI.
I don't have any software. That's another thing.
Okay.
Is that right now because of my monthly income being on disability?
Okay, perfect. Well, then we're going to work right around that. Here, I'm going to make life even easier.
Do the subscription fees and stuff like that.
No worries. That's not a worry. Okay, so when you go into Zillow, you can afford this because it's free. The real estate deal analyzer is one of the members put this together for everybody. And when you go into Zillow, it gives you these red and green lights basically on things to call. So you roll down, and what it is it's an extension that attaches itself to your Google, and then it translates this. Because you don't see that in your Zillow, but you will when you download that. So we'll put it in the chat.
Yeah, I was going to say, could you put it in the chat so that way I can just put the extension in?
Marilyn will do it right now. It's going to be in the Google Chrome store, and it just makes life so much easier because you can find these things. And so we'll call on this one just because it's almost better. This is always going to be the HUD, the 1450. So that's our reason for calling. Let's say this one's pretty great right now. I mean, it's right at the 1% rule, but it's turnkey.
Yeah, it looks like very light rehab, if anything.
There doesn't look like anything. So what I want you to do, the next step after looking at it is just call it. Okay. And so what I want from you is motivation. We want to find out what the motivation, but we got to work into it, you know? So I want you to call them and just be like, wow, you know, how old are these pictures is always my favorite question to ask. Because this could have been taken 10 years ago when they rehabbed it, and they've had sloppy tenants in there ever since. So, you know, how old are these pictures is number one. And, you know, You know all the things to ask, right? Or do you want a list?
Pretty much,
Be honest with me always. Just say no.
Yo, I
want
know.
a list.
yeah, I want to let, yeah.
You want a list. Okay. So the very first one, write these down just so you have something to kind of look at while you're chatting with them. But the very first one is, hey, interesting property. Never compliment the property, ever, because then you go to your negotiations. They're like, what do you mean you love this thing? They'll use it against you. But there's not much to complain about with this one. That's what's going to make it hard. But let's see how many days it's been on. So first question is, hey, what can you tell me about this place that I'm not seeing on Zillow? Second question can be, and it doesn't have to be in this order, just have bullet point questions. And then at some point ask when were these pictures taken that I'm seeing on Zillow? And just kind of build the rapport with the realtor. The less you talk, the better. Let them just they'll drone on.
So basically open the call like, hi, yeah, my name's Robert. I'm calling about the property. I'm going hypothetical here because I don't have the address.
There it is. Did you get it in the chat?
No.
Did I just go brain dead and not even send it? I probably did because my chat's not open. Sorry about that. I got all the way I got to the paste part. I just didn't get, the copy part, just didn't do the paste part.
And somehow I minimized, oh, there it is. Okay. No, I want to open it.
And just so you know, this one I don't think is a deal, but we're calling it just for practice. Okay.
Yeah.
And as you're going, I'm going to, like, when I'm ringing the phone, when the phone's ringing, I'm checking the other stuff. I'm checking Rentcast. I'm checking. So that's why I want you to call first. And then as you're going, you can look all these things up while you're talking to them. And it gives you more questions. So I'll do this real quick just so you have it rolling in.
Okay, I see it. The address in chat. Let me pull it real quick.
Okay, the rents are actually $1,000. So this one is not going to cash flow unless we get it for under $100,000. So, and so there's a lot of things that I'm doing while I'm calling. I'm looking at the area, just seeing what's everything look like in the area. 98, 99 on Zestimates. But if we zoom in and out, we can see the ones that have been sold. So the area is kind of telling me more in the hundreds, like low hundreds, not the 145s.
Okay.
So we can be comfortable just knowing that this whole thing, and these are estimates, so they don't mean anything really until we can find one that's selling or is being sold or whatever. So it's a quick way of looking at it. And again, I don't know if we can get them down far enough because look at the rents here's $895 for theirs. So it's $1,000 rents. So you can talk to her about rents. Like, hey, what do you think rents are? I'm seeing about $1,000 a month. Okay.
I'm still waiting on you to put the link in the chat so I can look it up on Zillow.
It's there.
No, I see. The only thing I see. Oh, hold on. No.
Yep. Just copy the address and throw it in. Do you want the Zillow link? Is that better?
No. That's hold on.
Yeah, I just put the address in.
Yeah. I'm still working on a trackpad on a laptop, so bear with me.
Okay. Well, and you get faster and faster as you're dialing and doing, and the more you multitask, the better.
Yeah. Okay, the address that you gave me, I pulled it up in Zillow, and Zillow's telling me it's an auction.
All right, well, moving on. I didn't even look at that part yet. Okay, let's see what this one is. So bag that one. Let's go to this one. Cool. This one needs a little bit more work. It's active. Good. I'm going to send you the link this time. I think the link's better. Okay, so it's 2622. And then go right to the phone number. Let's call Wes. And then-
Taking a little bit, sorry.
no worries. There's the phone number too. And this will get faster and faster once you get a system that you're comfortable with while you're doing it. And so that's kind of the deal is we really want to hit as many as possible.
Okay, hold on here.
No
Why
worries.
is it giving me?
And so it's not showing interior pictures, which usually means it's rented. So you can lean on that as well. What were you having problems with?
For some reason, when I put it in I'm using Google Chrome.
Okay.
I'm putting it in there and it kept bringing up the past property that was on auction.
Oh, that's weird. And you went right to that link?
Yeah.
Thinking, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that. That doesn't make sense.
Paste and go. Let's see here. Never mind, I got it.
Okay, good.
145,000.
Yep. And what's great is you got one right down the road that's turnkey for 135. So for less, it's a 2-bedroom. I'm just giving you stuff to talk about.
Built in 1927.
And what is the one I sent you? What was it?
3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,426 square feet.
Okay. With a garage, I think, or that's an ADU maybe in the back. Plenty to talk about. Like, hey, what's that building in the back?
Yeah, the building in the back, it looks like it either could be.
And what's the green one and what's the one behind that one? Like, there's a lot to talk about on this.
Mhm.
So this is great. Do you see all those? There's that
Yeah.
building, there's that building, and then the building behind the green building.
I'm gonna look at all the pictures here real quick.
Okay.
Yeah,
but
it looks like 2 storage sheds. One's possibly either a garage or could be actually converted into a studio.
we don't know. That's what we're
Yeah.
going to ask. That's the beauty is we're not going to assume anything, and we're getting on the phone immediately. So call that number. And as you're calling that number and you're ringing and you're waiting, that's when you want to look at everything else. Just saves time.
West Litton. Okay.
Hey, Kui and Yvonne, how are you guys doing? Ingla, good to see you this morning.
Good,
Mr.
good, good.
McDonald, Matt, good to see you guys all.
Trent, I
Good to
just
see you too.
Nice.
Hello.
Hi. Somebody said Trent.
Corey did.
Oh, Kui did.
Yeah. So I just got the email from you for Jasmine with the purchase and sale agreement. What's the update on that one?
I don't know. Let me check.
Because I was supposed to
Yeah.
call her and offer like 15,000, but I never got a hold of her.
Okay, let's ask Joe Bell. Who sent that for Kui? For Kui. What's the address, Kui?
5933 Brooklyn Avenue, Kansas City.
That's this one. I thought that was Saif's. 533 Brooklyn Avenue. Kui, is that
Yeah.
yours?
Yeah.
Oh,
With
okay.
Jasmine.
So Saif, well, maybe I got everybody confused. Saif sent me. He must have been working on the exact same one.
Okay.
Did you get it under contract?
No, I did not.
Okay, good. Yeah, Saif did. So
Oh,
yeah,
awesome.
he got her to say 35, and so we'll put it up for 40.
Oh, that's dope. No, because I was just calling on just
But you
random
got-
ones on the Atlas.
But you got the email
Yeah, I do.
for the contract,
Yeah.
Joe Bell? You sent it to Kui, not to Saif. Okay, huge deal. That's a big deal because we can't send things to the wrong people. Sorry, Quee, sorry to confuse you on that. Yeah. Yeah, I think Saif came to me on Friday and he's like, what do you think of this one? I'm like, we already are looking at that one. And he's like, oh, you are? And then I don't have the history right now, but yeah. I don't want to say he stole it from me because I think it's one of those.
No, I don't think he did either.
Okay, good.
Because I was just looking on Wholesale Atlas and I was just calling random ones, and then I brought that to your attention. And I don't think I was in the group when like you guys were looking at like certain properties. So
Okay,
I
cool.
don't think, yeah.
Well, sometimes that happens too. I don't.
Oh yeah,
want to-
I
yeah.
know.
Okay,
That's why
sorry
I'm
about
like,
that.
oh, there's no problem.
You're like, wow, I got it under contract. How did I do that?
No, I was so confused. I'm like, I was supposed to offer 15,000 for this one, but it's at 35. But wow.
Yeah, no, and he went low, and then she said nothing lower than 35, and we said let's go for it and see, because the rents are so good.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Sorry
There's
about
another.
that.
No, it's fine. There's another one that I'm working on too.
Okay, let me help Robert. We're right in the middle of his, and then we'll. I was just giving him some time to get organized, and then I'll come. And you're next after that.
Gotcha.
Okay, bro.
Ready?
Okay, Robert.
Okay, I'm making the call now.
And tons to talk about. You're a new investor, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you had another job. You're
real estate. This is Nate.
Hi, Nate. I'm actually looking at a posting on Zillow that was posted by Wes. Well, yeah, I've got some questions. The address is actually 2622 North Grant Avenue in Springfield.
Grant, okay. What questions did you have on that one?
Well, I'm a brand new investor. Okay, so please bear with me. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's I'm still in my learning curves and stuff like that. Basically, from what I see, how old are the pictures on Zillow? Are they like brand new or?
Those would have been pictures from, well, usually we do pictures right as we list it, but those do look a little old.
Yeah, because from what I see is like, like for one, I don't see any pictures of the interior of the house. But then of course I haven't really looked at all the pictures, don't get me wrong. But anyways, I also noticed too by looking at the pictures on the outside, it looks like there's either a garage or a storage facility that's basically like directly in the back of the house. And then off to the right, there looks like there's a green kind of shed kind of thing there too. Yeah, so basically, am I correct? Like the green one is just for storage and both of them are used for storage or what?
I believe that both of them are for storage right now.
Okay.
We can double check with those tenants that are in it currently. I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's another question I was going to ask you if it was occupied or not.
how much are rents?
Yeah, it's occupied. I think that was the reason for the lack of interior photos.
Oh, well, yeah, you want to respect their privacy. I totally understand that. Now, I see also that it's listed, well, yeah, 3-bedroom, 1,426 square feet. What else can you tell me about the property? Because like I said, I can't look inside of it. So what else can you tell me about it?
Oh, basically, it is a home that's been used as a rental for a long time by one of our clients that's also a real estate investor. I'm not 100% sure why he's selling it.
Yeah, that was going to be my
just
next
kinda
question is,
downsizing. But yeah, over 1,420 square feet, 3.2. It's got that green shed and then that.
no, I did definitely. That looks like it has like ample parking and stuff like that, which would make sense. Yeah, you just basically answered my other question. My next question was going to be like, well, what's motivating the seller to sell it? Because being as a rental property, any investor actually wants a rental property. kind of thing to have in their portfolio. At least that's what I want eventually. Yeah. So
I know that it was renting for like $1,200 a month. So I wonder if something that either overpaid for when he got it initially, or like I said, just when they need some stuff, trying to do a bigger project. But not for sure.
well, awesome. Can you do me a favor? And because since I'm limited on the pictures and everything like that, can you send me a little bit more information into my email to me in my email?
I think look at the different disclosures, but there may be some more there that'd be prudent for you.
Yeah.
It's a good email.
Okay, it's I'm gonna have to tell you that it's RSHNM. So Robert Scott Henry. N is in Nancy, M is in Mary, 2020@gmail.com.
Oh yeah, it was R as in Richard, S as in Sam,
Mhm.
H as in Hank, N as in Nancy, M as in Mary, 2020@gmail.
Correct.
And what was your name again, sir?
My name's Robert.
Sorry, my phone kind of cut out there. What was that, sir?
No, it's all good. My name's Robert.
Awesome, Robert. And so it sounds like you're new to real estate investing. You're looking to do primarily like buy and holds.
Possibly buy and holds or even fix and flip. Most likely, like I said, I'm very beginning. I'm actually getting mentored by a group of investors. They're showing me the ropes, basically, is what it is. I'm the new kid in the class, put it that way. Yeah. So yeah, so basically, I'm just doing a little bit of shopping around, and they're, to tell you the truth, they're actually listening to me right now, making the call and stuff. That's how new I am. And yeah. So anyway, yeah, I'd appreciate it if you send me the info and everything like that. And I possibly will be getting back with you.
Of course, yeah, and I'll keep an eye out for anything that looks similar.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you too. Awesome. If you could do that, that'd be great. Send me the information to my email and everything like that. And then that way I can look them up and everything. And then, if they catch my interest or anything like that, I'll give you a call.
Like plan, Robert.
Awesome. Well, thank you. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.
Okay, what are
Okay.
your thoughts? What are your thoughts?
Me personally, I probably had it go a little too long,
Good. Okay.
but I think I did build good rapport.
Absolutely. That was one of my big ones. I wrote it down. You killed it on rapport. And you know why? Because every single thing you said was honest. You weren't being inauthentic at all. You were being you.
Yeah.
How easy is that? Like,
Yeah. Well, that
You know?
actually, because I was nervous, obviously you could tell through my voice
yeah, a little
and
bit, but
everything
not
like that.
bad.
But I explained it really good. It's like, please bear with me. I'm a brand new into investing, even to the point where it's like, telling them, hey, I'm on a live thing right now. They're listening to me talk.
He'll remember you that way.
Yeah.
You're like, oh,
And
that's
then-
you. You were that guy that, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then plus
Awesome.
the fact is, what I like is he basically was answering my questions before I asked them.
Yep. And so that's why I'm always like, close your mouth if you can. Let him go. Let him tell.
Yeah.
They'll tell you things.
And then
that-
when he offered to send me more properties and everything like that, hey, that might pique your interest. I was like, well, thank you. That's awesome. Because I was going to ask you if there was any more properties you could possibly have that I might be interested in.
Yep. Perfect. And he let you know the motivation. He told you the
Yeah.
whole story. You didn't have to ask.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, this is the guy that did this. And now he's done this. So, so to come back to this one, you're going to make an offer. Okay. Today,
Mhm.
you're going to, I always say, I'm going to go run some numbers and let me see what I can do.
Mhm.
You're going to apologize for the offer you're going to make. And you're going to
Mhm.
say, here's what I'm doing. I'm just assuming that it needs minimal, like the medium amount of rehab inside. And so I'm going to figure this out at it's a 1,500 square foot place times $50 a square foot. I am assuming to get this back to pristine condition, which is what I want to do, because these are going to be for my kids. And so I want to make sure they're perfect, because when I'm dead, they're going to have them. I don't want them to have old, I don't want to be a slumlord. I want to make it nice so I can get the biggest rents. So I'm already figuring that $75,000 is going to go into rehab. Okay.
I'm noting this down, bear with me.
No worries.
You said 1,500 square feet at $50 a square foot?
Yeah. So I base all my rehabs quickly. 25 if they're pretty good and it just needs new carpet and paint. 50 if it potentially is going to need more. I can already tell the outside's going to need stuff.
Yeah, it's going to need landscaping and stuff like that. Yeah.
Landscaping, 100%, new fence. There's a lot of things there. So I'm like around $50 a square foot. And tell them these numbers may change when I see the pictures. Okay. But based on what I'm seeing right now, you guys are asking 145, right? And then minus that 75,000. We're at $70,000.
So that'll be my first offer, is $70,000 cash.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think it's a simple, justifiable offer. And say, I hate giving this offer to you. This isn't something that, but the investors I'm working with, they said that's what it's going to take because of the quality that I'm going to put into it to bring it back to its original state. I don't like to do lipstick on a pig kind of renovations. We go full on. And just say, and I would drop it a little bit lower, maybe put it at 60, 65. Okay. Just to, so, and it's a place where we can start. Okay. So you've been honest with them the whole time. You're being honest with them now. And it's a simple equation to show them what we think it's worth. Doesn't have anything to do with ARV, doesn't have anything to do with anything except for they're asking 145 and we think it's going to be about 75,000, I know I said 70, but we're going to drop it a little bit. We see $75,000 in repairs.
Okay, hold on real quick.
So do you see how it's kind of easy to explain away why we're not just coming in saying, hey, I'll give you 70,000 for this place. And then they go, screw you. I don't want to mess with you. You're giving them a reason. You're saying, hey, and I hate doing this. Like, this isn't something I want to do. And I totally understand if you're offended by it, and I apologize. Like, lay that on thick when you call back the next time. Okay. But 70 is what we can do. And our biggest problem is the rents are too low in this area. So, and you can say, I'm sure you know the 1% rule. Your rents aren't even hitting the 1% rule because the rents were $1,200, right? And so in order for this to be an investment for me, I have to do those repairs to get the rents up to the 1,500 they need to be for me to be an owner of this. Okay. And practice like, hey, but are you cool with me passing this on to other people in my group? Am I allowed to, let other people take a stab at this if they like it? Say, are you okay with that? Just ask them. And that way you've just gotten permission to wholesale. Without using the word wholesale at all, or assignment fees or any of it. So
I'm calling him back right now.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Disingenuous.
I just hung up.
It's and just send them a text real quick and say sorry, but dial. We need a little bit of time to pass. So it looks like you really did do some work. Okay. So
that's him calling me back.
Okay. Just tell him, say sorry, I butt dialed you. I was trying to add your contact in.
Say, I'm sorry about the call and everything like that. I was trying to add you to my contacts and I pressed the wrong button on my smartphone. I'm sorry about that, but I am talking with them right now. We are going to be running the math and everything like that. And I will be giving you a call back within probably a couple hours or so. All right. Oh, no, I appreciate it. I appreciate your patience with me and stuff. So thank you. You too. Bye-bye. Look.
How do you feel though, Robert? Like I would call you more in control than you've been before. Like, do you feel like you're pretty much running the show a little bit? Like you're in control of that call. You're in charge. You're starting to see where you're going to get the credibility as you go.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I do feel, how would you say? Yeah, more comfortable.
Easy, right?
Yeah.
It's the fear of the unknown.
I've been basically, when I think about it and everything like that, when I've been thinking about it, I've been overthinking it, of course.
Yep.
Sending myself into overload.
Yep.
And once you get into overload, that's when you start doubting yourself, because you're replaying the call in your mind. And when you replay the call in your mind, you're always thinking of a negative outlook or negative results on it, never really giving the chances like, well, this call could go really good, kind of thing. But then you really don't know until you actually make the call.
You got every bit of it. You get it. Like that's all I want for you guys. Like, make those phone calls, because also what that also goes into is you don't sleep at night. You're doing that phone call in your head that never happened over and over again, and you're tossing and turning, trying to figure out if you did the right thing. And nothing happened. You were on a treadmill for all of that.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's do it again. It's that simple. So do you have Trello? Did you get Trello yet?
I think I did, but I don't know if I set it up yet.
Okay, probably didn't. You would know. You're going to start needing it, because now you're going to plug all that information in. And just like a picture of it, you can do all that stuff. However, whatever makes you feel comfortable to have all that information, or if it's better to have a piece of paper and you write it all down and you put it over in a stack and then you go back to it, because you're going to make another call.
Oh, so I'm going to call another property now?
Absolutely.
Oh, I thought you were going to do,
nope.
Help the other gentleman that you were on before.
Nope.
I called.
It's you right now, because this is a process. You did one. If you do 10 today, you're going to be on fire. Your confidence is going to be through the roof by the end of the day. I guarantee it.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're just stacking them. It's just getting better and better and better. Okay, so let's go to let's find one that's a little bit, this one's turnkey. Okay, they're saying, so let's call on this one. I'm just sending it to you. I'll send you the link. There you go.
Okay, bear with me just a moment.
No worries, and I'm going to send you the property owner. Oh, this is for sale by owner. Great.
Oh, even better.
Yeah, and so this is the other thing, is that's why I don't want you guys to predetermine what you're gonna. How did I just lose it? Hold on. I don't want you to predetermine what's gonna happen in the call. Like, oh, I'm gonna go after this one. I'm doing a sub 2. I'm gonna, you don't know anything that you're gonna do until you talk to them. And so you're calling directly to the owner, and so it's a different strategy a little bit, because you can tell him you're a brand new investor and that this looked great. Who knows? He might be like, oh, no kidding, you're brand new. This is what I did my whole life. I'd love to help you out. And any of the time that you're honest is going to be awesome. That's the best. So here's his phone number and name.
I'm looking it up on Zillow right now. I'm looking at it.
There it is. And the name is property owner is his name.
Yeah, the name's property owner.
Don't worry so much about saying asking his name or anything.
Yeah.
On this one, just say, hey, I'm calling about, and just right into it. I'm calling about 1210 West Atlantic Street in Springfield. Okay. And then go into it. Because when the pleasantries, I don't want to do like, hey, just wanted to see if you're having a great day today and see, did you have a good weekend? How was your Easter? Like, I want to murder anybody that asks me those questions when they're doing a sales call. So just get right into it. And And this one's going to be a little bit different.
Yeah.
Here, and we'll see. We have no idea. So,
True.
so dial,
Well,
and as you're dialing, if they're not answering, check out the pictures while you're dialing.
Okay. Well, I can't see anybody on screen. I know you guys can see me. I got my browser up. So,
Okay. So yeah, put us up because I'm giving you, like, we wanted rents last time. Also, or put up your chat just so we can at least talk to you and remind you, because I wanted you to get rents on the last one. Luckily, he offered them up after a while,
mhm.
but I even had this. I was like, rents, how much? So leave your chat up, and you've got everybody's cheering you on too. So that's
Yeah, I know. I'm
fun to
just
have.
trying to minimize everything and get my browser straight.
Okay. Whatever's
Because
most comfortable.
I'm running Zoom not in my browser. I'm running it as a separate app.
Oh, gotcha.
So that's why I'm got my browser up over the Zoom right now to where I can see the chat and everything. I
Okay.
can see the phone number and everything off onto the left.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so
Let's give it a call.
anyway, yeah. Hi, I'm calling about property at 1210 West Atlantic Street in Springfield.
You're an out-of-state investor, it's not gonna work out,
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. May I ask why?
because you offer too low money and I don't want it. I'm fixed on my price and I'm not gonna give a 2-year loan.
Oh, okay. Well,
We can do it other ways.
would you do it any other way or anything like that? I mean, is anybody?
After a buyer
like-
or whatever,
Uh-huh.
I want full price and I wanna close in 2 or 3 months and,
So basically, you want the 149,950 for it, and you won't take anything lower than that.
I'm already underwater. If you can make a profit on it, renting it out, so can I.
Okay, well, I thank you for your time. You have a good day.
Oh. Okay. Tough cookie.
Yeah,
You bailed too early.
I did.
How can I help? It sounds like these are the things that you're going to say. You're going to say, sounds like you're getting bombarded by a bunch of wholesalers.
Mhm.
Is there any way we can help? She said she's underwater. What does that mean? Tell me what that means for you.
That means basically she owes more.
No.
Yeah,
Ask
she owes-
her. No, ask her. I know what it means.
Yeah.
Ask her. Say, what does that mean for you? Because underwater to somebody might be not underwater to somebody else. What I do, I go right into, okay, I kind of like situations like this because I like helping people. I am an investor, but I'm going to be renting this after you're gone. I'd like to make it as comfortable and as easy for you as possible. So would you be willing to let me understand your situation so I can help instead of be one of the vultures that are coming and trying to, lowball you? Okay, so you go right into a softer, sympathetic tone. And like, I totally understand you must be getting, this is a very cool house, so you must be getting a lot of lowball offers.
Mhm.
Is that what's going on? And the second you let her talk, and so like it's just being sympathetic and letting them kind of vent. So let's look. We can probably save this by looking into it a little bit more. Let's look on PropStream and see what she means by she's underwater. Because if we can't help, we're going to move on. But it's worth taking one quick look at it to see how underwater she is. Because she mentioned, you could tell, all the things she said were somebody called and said, I'll give you
Well,
this.
it sounds like she'd been lowballed.
Lowballed, but also she was offered creative financing. She said something in there that was like, and so, and she was older. It's like, oh, how old are you? Oh, my mom's that age. And she's got, you've got, okay, so she has 2 open mortgages, so more than likely this isn't for us anyhow. Loan amount is, well, she's $73,000 on her loan. So that's what we got to find out next time. Oh, and she's already gone. So see when it says Secretary of Housing? That means HUD's come in and given her another loan on her place. So she's going to owe that. She owes it doesn't even say how much. It's probably an interest-only loan. Well, it's an FHA, but she's got that for 100,000. We don't even know the balance of that, do we? Oh, there it is. So she's at 73,000 that she owes. So it's a situation. I mean, this one's a little bit complex. You got to kind of come in and say, well, I understand you want, see her equity's $9,000. That's why she's saying she's upside down, because the value is not where she owes, which I don't get. I wish I knew what her loan was. Doesn't say. Shoot. I don't think we can help
So
her.
basically, it wouldn't be a seller finance; it'd be a sub 2.
The creative finance would be a sub 2. So
Yeah.
there's creative finance, which is seller finance, or it's doing something different.
Yeah.
This potentially would be a hybrid, but I don't know what that second mortgage is. I would say this one, she's been beat up enough that I wouldn't even approach it. Like now we'll move on.
Yeah.
Because maybe we could come up with something, and I might even call it later and just, say, hey, are you getting a ton of like lowball offers on this thing? Are you getting killed? And then meet her there, knowing already what you found out. So
Yeah.
okay.
There's somebody else in the conversation here.
I know somebody's coming in. What's up?
I'm sorry, Trent. I
No
was
worries.
just trying to let you know that I'm on my X leads and I'm seeing some loan or information on that
cool.
property. Yeah, so it's showing the 2 loans. Total amount is $196,200. But then it says estimated balance is $146,568.
So we know her number.
And yep. And she has an estimated payment of $949 that she needs to pay a
That's why
month.
she's upside down.
Yep.
And she's got an adjustable rate on the FHA on the 98,000 that is from 2014.
Okay.
That it looks there. It looks here. There's 2 different entries here, so I'm not positive which one is correct. But there's an interest rate.
I saw 4%
on the same date.
Yeah.
It said 4.23, but then it said adjustable 2.4. So I'm not sure. I'll have to
That
take
means
a
it could have
screenshot and
possibly
send it.
started out at a 2.4 and then gone up to a 4 point.
Yeah,
Could've.
possibly.
Okay. So
Possibly.
there's more meat here than, we know her price. Absolutely. So do your best to put yourself in her situation. She's like, if I sell this, I owe $40,000, right? Because she's just totally screwed. So we've got to figure out a way to.
Well, here's an idea.
Yeah.
Do me a favor. Can you call her, and tell her, hey, one of my students, because I am your student, of course, called you and we did a little bit more investigation and everything like that, and we would really like to help you out. So this way I can hear you say it.
Sure, absolutely.
Because that's part. I mean, I need to learn. Yeah, of course, I agree. I need to learn on making the calls myself and everything like that. But I also learn by listening to people make their calls too.
Well, I think this is a great one to learn on. And I'll just be straight up.
Because I know I'm being honest and everything like that. If I were to do another call to her and tell her that we've done a little bit, I would F it all up.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, and I agree. We need to help her.
Yeah, we definitely want to, but you said it's almost 200,000 is what she owes, Yvonne?
It says that she owes 146,568. So like 147,000 basically
Is what she owes.
on the two open loans, and that they were totaled at one time at like 196. But now apparently she's paid it down to where it's like 147.
Okay, so she took out other HUD loans. Somehow that line of credit was part of it. Okay, yeah, okay. Let me give her a call, and we're gonna approach it a different way.
Mhm.
I can put I'll take screenshots and put this in the chat so you can actually see it
Okay,
while you're
that'd be
talking
great.
to her.
Yeah, that'd be super.
Okay.
Because here's what we can do is we can offer to help her. And I'm gonna say I have a ton of investors that I could put this out to, but I need your permission.
Mhm.
It's nothing that you can't say, you'll say yes or no. I just want your permission to kind of market it out to my investors. Because there's some people out there that want to help you. But I'm just trying to see if the ARV on this isn't I don't think the ARV justifies it. So I'm trying to I want to have a reason to call her, and I don't right now, because she owes exactly what she's asking for, but it's gotta be worth more for me to do it. You know what I'm saying? So let's just see what the ARV is in that area. We're gonna do it simple real quick just to see in the neighborhood. Yeah, poor thing. Dang it. And she sounds like she's a little bit older. Yeah, and it's nowhere near, like, this one's a double lot, bigger place. It's 210, but everything else is in the low hundreds. This one's up for 119, 118, 138. So, gosh dang, she's in a serious place.
Yeah, it doesn't really, an investor would dump it.
Nobody wants this. That's
Yeah.
the problem. Okay, let's be smart enough to move on.
Okay.
We definitely, it's one of those things that we want to help her, but let's just move on. It's not going to be doable. Okay, so we'll keep
Okay,
that one around. Let's search for the next one. Hold on, let's see. So boom.
Well, I was just gonna say, I gotta go take care of something in the kitchen. So
Okay,
if you
yeah,
want to get
then
somebody else going.
Yeah,
or
I'll take
anything
care
like
of
that,
Quee
then
and
I'll
then
be
come back.
on.
Yeah, perfect. Thanks, buddy. Okay, Quee, you and me.
All right. So, I'm looking at this property right here,
All right.
and I've been texting her.
Okay.
Let's see, where is it at?
60,000 needs a pretty good gut. I mean, it needs how much per square foot are you going? 25, 50, or 75?
I think I did 25 because she says needs cosmetic repairs.
And a whole new kitchen. That kitchen's pretty hammered. I would go more in the 50s.
50?
Yeah, so it's about $40,000 in just because 800 square feet times 50, it's gonna be about 40,000. What's the area look like? Trying to find things for sale.
She said downstairs bathroom has been remodeled.
Okay.
Could be easily turned into a 3 or 4 bedroom. No known roof or HVAC or foundation issues. Motivation, just moving some assets around.
Okay, she's an investor.
I don't know. It's just through text is what she sent me because I asked what their motivation for selling is.
Okay, let me
And
check.
then
We'll look more into it right now. Let's see if She's got other properties and we know she's going to be a little bit more difficult to work with because she already knows more than we do if she has all those. Mhm. Come on. Okay, so she's got 2 linked properties. More than likely that's her home, the 13 years, I assume. And then that property is which, oh no, that one she's had for 13 years. So, okay. She's got an equity of 36,000. Did you get anywhere close to any kind of offers?
Yeah, so I asked what's the lowest they would take, and she said 55K. And I asked would they take 42. She said not at this time.
Okay,
And
that's a
then-
yes. 40, that's a yes. When somebody says not at this time. So that's definitely not a no, which anything that's not a no to me is a yes. So that's cool. So you said where'd you come up with 42?
I just did 75% of the ARV, that math. What was it?
What do you
Let's
think?
see.
How
I
did you
did-
figure out the ARV?
I did 60,000 times 0.75, and I got 45,000, and I just dropped it down to 42.
Okay, so 60,000 isn't the ARV.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So you're just kind of you were doing it fast, which is great. I'd much
Yeah.
rather you do it quickly. I would stick with it, like stick with 42. I don't hate that. It's not going to be a huge assignment fee. Because in the area, there's nothing they're all in the hundreds, the low hundreds. But yeah, I don't have a problem with that. What I would do is I would send her back the 42 and say, hey, thanks so much for talking to me. I can offer that 42 for another 72 hours. So let me know. So it gives her a little bit of a clock.
Yeah. But I threw out,
Uh-oh. Here's the rest of the story.
yeah, when she said no time, I thought it was a straight no. So I said, okay, if I could go up to 70,000, would you be open to a set of payment?
Oh boy. Okay. So you can't give her a set of payments because she doesn't own the house outright. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, that's cool. This is the zing. Yeah. So think of it this way: if a seller owns the house,
Yeah.
they've got all the money. They're the bank in
Yeah.
that situation. If
Got it.
they're making payments to somebody, they're making payments to the bank. So
Yeah.
we can't buy something that is owned by the bank. Okay. All homes are owned by the bank if they have a mortgage.